Hi, my name is Marissa, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my favorite tips for refreshing your curly hair. So first things first, it's important to note that everybody has different hair types. So for me, I'm more of a 2A to 3A type curl. Important to also note that everybody has different hair concerns. Me personally, I like to add a lot of definition at the bottom of my hair and more volume at the top of my hair. So what is curl refreshing? For those of you who aren't familiar with curl refreshing is basically the process of redefining and reviving your curls. Now, typically after a wash day, next day when you wake up, you'll probably notice loss of volume, loss of definition, a little bit of frizz. That's why it's important that you refresh your curls and you learn the best tips and tricks that work best for you. The first tip I'm going to be giving you guys is a preventative method. So what is a preventative method? A preventative method, all the things you can do to prevent hair loss, loss of definition, loss of volume, anything you can do to prevent you from disrupting your curls. Use a silk pillowcase. Now, a silk pillowcase is going to be a lot softer and gentle for your curls. I like to use the Slip brand's pillowcase. It's a little bit pricier, but I feel like it's so worth it. I really like the material. Colors are so nice. I have the white and the nude one. It's like a nudish pink one, and I like to switch it up sometimes. Definitely my favorite pillowcase on the market right now. Another tip I have, in addition to the silk pillowcase, using silk scrunchies at night to tie up your hair. I typically put my hair in a bun and I wrap the rubber band only twice max. You don't want to wrap your head too tight. You can also use a silk head wrap. I personally feel like it's too hot to wear silk bonnets and head wraps. I start to sweat at night when I use those, so I typically like to just wrap my head in a bun and sleep like that. You could also just make sure when you sleep on your silk pillowcase that your hair is draped on top of the pillowcase. That way, when you toss and turn, your hair stays over the pillowcase and you're not moving your hair too much. Now, the second tip I have is probably the most important. You want to use water. You always want to use water whenever you're trying to refresh your curl. Water is the only way your hair is going to be able to absorb any product you're going to be using. The most basic way of refreshing your curls with water is just to use a regular spray bottle, any spray bottle from any drugstore. You just fill it up with room temperature water and you just spray your hair an inch or two away from your hair, and you don't want to drench it. You kind of just want to make sure it's pretty damp. This is probably the quickest and easiest way to refresh your curls. Now, another way to use water is actually a newer method that I was recently introduced to, using steam. You could either use a facial steamer, a clothing iron, or even steam from your shower. I recommend using a facial steamer. It's not as hot as a clothing iron, and I feel like you're able to control where the steam goes. Now, the third tip I have is to spot refresh. Now, if you're not familiar with spot refreshing is basically paying attention to the areas in your hair that need it the most. I know sometimes at the insides of my hair, it could get really flat, and I probably for most of the time don't have a lot of definition. I focus on those pieces of hair first. Apply product and water. The tip I have is use products that work for your hair type. If you're looking for moisture I recommend using a curl cream or a butter. For definition and for more of a hold, I recommend using gel. So I'll be putting some curl creams I like on the screen. These products make your hair smell super good. I only like products that smell like very coconutty or give like a nice honey scent. Now, one of my favorite curl creams, I don't have it with me at the moment because I'm out right now, but it is the Bumble and Bumble BB Curl Style Defining Cream. Now this cream smells so good, and I would say it adds a little bit of hold depending on how much product you apply. Another curl cream I really like is the Shea Moisture Hydrate and Repair Moisturizing Curl Cream for curly hair. It has manuka honey and yogurt, and it's a sulfate-free curly hair cream. I love the way it smells. It has like a light honey smell to it. This one's a little bit of a thicker cream, Repair Whipped Curl Cream. So yeah, so it's sort of like a thicker texture. You're really looking to just like hydrate and repair your curls. If your curls are maybe suffering from like damage, then this is a really good product for you. Another curl cream I really like is the Twist Weather Up Lotion Super Light Styling Lotion. This one's a lighter cream. It says lotion, but yeah, so I would say like it's super light. You definitely have to add more product if you want more of a hold. The notes on this product have coconut, ginger, fig, and bergamot. I always get compliments whenever I wear this one. Last cream I have on my list is probably my favorite. It is the Cake Beauty Curl Friendly Defining Curl Cream. Ounce curly hair styling product and anti-frizz control heat protectant for hair. Cruelty-free and vegan. This one literally smells, I guess they say it smells like a cupcake. It makes you smell like a cupcake. Have you smelling like literally like a treat. Now the last and final tip I have for you guys is to basically stock up on your products. I think it's super important to make sure you're prepared in case you run out of something. I know for me, I used to do that a lot when I first started styling my hair, and I would literally freak out because I had nothing to do my hair with. So I think it's important to kind of gauge how much product you use and how much you use on the weekly, on the monthly. And also keep in mind, if you do have thicker, longer hair, you're definitely going to be needing more product. You could always subscribe on Amazon for any of the products you like. This way you could save money, get your products at a consistent basis. That way if you forget or if you're not able to go to the store, you just have your products delivered to you directly. It's super important to develop a good go-to refreshing routine. That way you don't have to think about it. Anytime you wake up in the morning or you're running late for an appointment or for a dinner, you know exactly what products you like and exactly what steps it's going to take to get you to your dream hair.